welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to create YouTube Shorts using AI agent. So as a content creator, my objective is that whenever I'm going to add a new detail over here in my Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, OpenAI should generate the background image. And after generating the image, automatically using a template, a new video should be created using Creatomate. And after creating the video, automatically that should be shared as a new short on my YouTube channel. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Sheets with my OpenAI account, Creatomate account and YouTube using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now here to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically turn facts from a Google Sheet into engaging YouTube Shorts using AI agents and Creatomate. So this setup will save you time, speed up your content creation and help you stay consistent with your uploads. Alright, so as you all know that I run a content-based YouTube channel and want to create shorts that share interesting facts. So now manually creating each video takes a lot of time, from finding visuals to editing. So I set up an automation where I simply add facts into a Google Sheet and then an AI agent picks that fact, generates a relevant background image without any text and sends it to the Creatomate, where my shorts template automatically turns it into a video. So finally the video is ready to be posted as a YouTube short. This setup saves me hours every week and helps me stay consistent with the fact-based content while keeping my creative process super fast and organized. Alright, so here on my screen you can see my Google Sheet that I've already created with the name YouTube Shorts. And now here my objective is, as soon as I'm going to add a new detail over here in my Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, OpenAI should generate the background image. And after generating the image, automatically the text and the image should be shared to my Creatomate, in which using a template, a YouTube short should be created. And after creating the short video, automatically that should be shared as a new short on my YouTube channel. Alright, so now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Sheets with my OpenAI account, Creatomate account and YouTube account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this Create Workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So I'm going to give the name as Create YouTube Shorts using AI Agent. And now after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, we are going to click on this Learn More hyperlink given over here. And it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard. And here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response towards that trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Sheets, as I'm adding new details in Google Sheets. So here in my trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row, so that whenever new data is added over here in my Google Sheets, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow should get triggered. Alright, so now after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Google Sheets account. So this is the Google Sheet that I've already created with the name YouTube Shorts, and these are the fields that I've added over here. So now here I'm going to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect in order to capture the response in Pabbly Connect. But here before moving forward with the connection, firstly I'm going to add a new detail over here in my Google Sheet. So let me add the details. Alright, so here I've successfully added the details, and now I'm going to connect this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So here to build this connection, you need to install an add on your Google Sheets account first, and for that you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select add-ons. Now here in this add-ons you need to select get add-ons. Then here in this Google Workspace Marketplace you have to search for an add-on, that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and then you need to install this particular add-on on your Google Sheets account in order to connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets account, so I'm going to move back, and once you're going to install this particular add-on you need to follow exactly the same steps. So here after installing the add-on you need to refresh your Google Sheets, and that's a necessary step. Alright, so now after refreshing the Google Sheets you need to click on this extensions, and from here you will be able to see the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So from here you need to select initial setup. Now here under this initial setup it is asking me to enter the webbook URL and the trigger column. So here I'm going to enter the webbook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow, and here for the trigger column it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webbook URL. So here you can see in my Google Sheet my last data column is column D. So I'm going to enter my trigger column as column T, and then I'm going to click on this submit, and it says setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully set up a webbook inside our Google Sheets, and we have successfully connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So after building the connection, I'm going to test this connection by clicking on the send test button given over here, and it says test data sent successfully. That means we have successfully sent the first row data of our Google Sheets to our webbook URL, that means to our Pabbly's workflow. So now let's go and check it. But here before moving back to our Pabbly's workflow you need to perform another very important step to completely connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So for that you need to click on this extensions, and from here you need to select Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now from here you need to turn on the send on event. So by turning it on automatically, whenever a new data is added over here in your Google Sheets, then automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Alright, so now let's go and check it, and here you can see we have received a tick in front of the send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. Let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully set up a trigger over here. So once we have received new details to our Google Sheets, then automatically I want to give these details to OpenAI to generate a background image. So for that I need to connect my OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect in this action step. So I'm going to select my application as OpenAI over here, and here I'm going to select my action event as generate an image, so that using the details OpenAI should generate a background image. And now here to connect my OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection I'm going to select add new connection. If your OpenAI account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection is asking me to enter the API token. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access the API keys given in the left side bar. And here in the API keys you can see some existing keys over here. So I'm going to generate a new key by clicking on this create new secret key, and here I'm going to give the name as image. And then I'm going to select my project as default project, and then I'm going to create the secret key. So this is the API key generated, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now here after entering the token I'm going to click on the save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the model. So here I'm going to select my model as Jelly 3, and then here it is asking me for the prompt field. So here I need to enter the prompt that I want to give to AI to generate a proper background image for me. So let me add the prompt over here. Alright, so here I've successfully added a prompt where I've added some instructions for the AI and the details as fact and the theme. So here instead of entering these details manually, and I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that when you're going to receive new response from Google Sheets, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the fact I have mapped the fact, and here for the theme I'm going to map the theme. And now here it is asking me for number of images to be generated. So I'm going to select one over here, and then here is asking me for the size. So I'm going to select my appropriate size over here. Here for the quality I'm going to select HD, and here for the style it is not a required field, so I'm going to leave it blank. And now here after entering all the required details I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the image URL. So we are going to copy it and then we are going to open it in a new tab. And here you can see the image generated by OpenAI. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now here after generating the image, we are going to use a template by Creatomate to create a new YouTube video. So for that we are going to add another action step over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Creatomate. And here I'm going to select my action event as create single render. And then we are going to click on this connect. And here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Creatomate account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection is asking me to enter the API token. So here following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my Creatomate account. And from here I'm going to click on my three dots and then I'm going to select project settings. And here under project settings, you can see the API key over here. So I'm going to reveal it and then I'm going to copy it. Moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now here after entering the API token, I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it's asking me to select the template. So here in my Creatomate account, you can see I've already created a template with the name YouTube short, and I'm going to use this particular template only. So I'm going to select that template over here, and then here's asking me for the output format. And then here's asking me for the output format, frame rate, and some other details. So I'm going to leave it all of the blank over here, as it is not a required field. And here for the modifications, I'm going to add the modifications over here as per the instructions given over here. So let me add the modifications. Alright, so here I've successfully added the format, and now here for the text, I'm going to map the text over here. Firstly, I'm going to map the fact over here, and here for the background source, I'm going to map the image generated by OpenAI. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the URL of the video and some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after creating the video, we are going to upload this video on our YouTube channel. So further, I'm going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as YouTube, and here I'm going to select my action event as upload a video. And now I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your YouTube account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with YouTube. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly authorization successful. So moving forward, here you can see the channel ID has been updated over here automatically. Here for the video title, I'm going to map the title from the response that I've received in my Google Sheet. Here for the description, I'm going to map the description. Moving forward, here for the video URL, I'm going to map the video URL received through Creatomate. So this is the URL. And here these tags are not required fields, so I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the category ID, it says enter the video category ID to be assigned to the video. So I'm going to use the category ID as 10, and here if you wish to extract this category ID, then you can simply add another action step over here, and from here you need to select the action application as YouTube once again, and you need to select the action event as get list of video categories. And then we are going to click on this connect. We are going to select existing connection, and here you need to add your country code. So I'm going to add my country code as India over here, and then we are going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received all the categories over here with the name. Here you can see the category ID. Here you can see the e tag, kind, and some other details as well. Alright, so here I've already added my category over here, and here after adding the category, we are going to move forward. Here I'm going to select the visibility status as private, because here I want to upload the short in a private visibility. Here for the notification for the subscribers, I'm going to select no, and now here these details are going to remain the same. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully uploaded a new YouTube short on our YouTube channel. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new YouTube short over here on this channel. And here you can see the entire YouTube short created by Creatomate. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up entire automation. Now here let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected trigger as Google Sheets and our action as OpenAI, Creatomate, and YouTube. So that whenever a new detail is added over here in our Google Sheets, then automatically using the details, OpenAI is going to generate the image. That is the background image. And after generating the image, automatically it is going to create create a YouTube short video through Creatomate using a template. And after creating a video, automatically that is going to be shared as a new short video on our YouTube channel. Alright, so these were the steps to how to create YouTube shorts using AI agent. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now if you liked the video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.